Ed Piskor did wake up red pilled and he killed himself.
Yeah,
for it.
but he got black. He red pilled so hard he black pilled, and then he became a doomer Wojak.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
right.
yeah, he's
Once he
bridge
became
pilled.
Doomer Wojak, it's a skibbity toilet until he had no riz in the DMs. That's what got him in trouble with Molly D. He loves titties and tattoos. He should have led with that.
Did you guys hear about the comic book Suicide Man this week?
No.
Whoa, what?
Who?
I think he did some art for Marvel. I didn't look into this or not, but apparently he also was someone that would cancel people in the past. I'd have to double check on that. But
Oh no! Did he get canceled and he killed himself?
yeah, they leaked some text messages. Apparently he was texting some girl who was 17. Let me see. Or she leaked them. So she shared some screenshots of text messages through her Instagram stories. And one of them, like apparently, I don't know, she'd maybe reached out to him and sent him some of her artwork or something. And he like complimented it. He said, yeah, damn, this is incredible work. And then he asked how old she was.
Yeah, are you 17 or 18? I'm going to be so mad if you say 17 because that crushes me at that age.
And then her commentary that she added to it, she put this whole novel underneath it. Like, it's like, I find nothing normal or friendly about a 40-year-old man asking a high school girl about her classes, calling her a good girl / naughty girl, asking her to come visit him, saying we'll be partners in crime, and asking if I snitch or not. Like, what the fuck? This is not a cancellation of Ed Piskor. I'm just telling you the truth about this person. The truth that a lot of other cartoonists are aware of, who I know for a fact are aware of, that Ed Piskor likes young girls and he will try to use his, quote, fame to get them to FaceTime him, give him attention, or make them come and stay with him. I don't know if this is working for him, but it doesn't matter. This behavior is disgusting. This is me saying what happened in 2020 to 2021. And if this happened to you, you're not alone. I need a T-shirt that says Ed Piskor tried to groom me, and I didn't even get a free copy of X-Men Grand Design.
Yeah.
To this day, Ed Piskor slides into my DMs calling me kiddo, further confirming our inappropriate age gap. Seeing that I am not just some random girl who can draw, that he can groom enough to come to Pittsburgh to watch him do his stupid strip he's doing now about little girls from broken homes, switchblade shorties, is disturbing coming from a fucking creep who likes girls. What the fuck?
Switchblade shorties.
I think that's another one of his projects. There was another one. Oh, he said, draw anything cool lately, nerdy girl. She sent a picture. And she said, just self-indulgent doodling today. And he goes, you're so fucking good, Molly.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess because he messaged her, even though she sent
When
him
he said it like, you're so fucking good, Molly.
Yeah, you could read it that way. You better be like, yeah, you're fucking good. Yeah, you're good. Get out of here.
Fucking good, Molly.
Although she had sent a heart smiley emoji, although he first sent a heart eyes emoji before that.
Yeah.
And she said,
But that was, he loved her art.
True. He was loving the art. She says, okay, Ed Piskor's a fucking creep. He likes little high school girls and slid into my DMs when I was 17 years old. I didn't know of him, and he found me simply by me liking one of his pictures. Sending me a post of myself in my school uniform, calling me a cute, nerdy girl, and saying to come out to Pittsburgh and stay with him. He'd take me out to lunch to meet other PG cartoonists. Overall, fucking weird with no gray area for what he was trying to do over the course of a year. Obvious to anyone on this planet. Calling me a good girl and a naughty girl all the time. Sending me unfinished pages of his as a, quote, secret. And gassing me up, constantly basically trying to groom me into whatever the fuck. Saying my art was so good and saying he'd promote my work. Eventually, as COVID phased out and I think he saw I was not some nobody high school girl drawing gore art, I started ghosting him, eventually understanding this was weird as fuck.
Yeah, I'm a Tumblr nobody girl making
Yeah,
art.
I mean, what does that mean? I wasn't just some nobody. Young people of the world, anyone, it doesn't matter. If an older person attempts to get into your life, assess their fucking nature. Is it really what it seems? Maybe they're finding your youth sexually exciting. Are they attempting to take advantage of you because they know they possibly could? Do not let them. But I mean, by her own admission, we wouldn't have Marty and Doc then.
Yeah.
And Marty and Doc's one of my favorite friendships in the whole world.
Of course. Or Rick
Yeah.
and Morty, for that matter. To connect maybe with her generation.
His partner dumped his ass and said, like, in light of recent allegations, like, he can no longer work with him.
Peace.
I guess he was basically like losing all of his like gigs, whatever that entails as far as a cartoonist.
Oh, there's Switchblade Shorty right there.
So he released this very long suicide note.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
He dropped the note.
He dropped the
DOS.
he dropped the death DOS on him. I'm so sorry for being so stupid. I definitely should never have talked with Molly D. The language and optics look real dumb at best, but I promise my innocence. Especially out of context.
Yeah, I don't know, man. If you're embarrassed enough to kill yourself, that's because there's some truth.
This guy
there.
better have a kiddie porn dungeon or he's pussy. Remember when Boozy's like, if there's a 50 in here, he's pussy? You blow your head off these. This is like,
if there's a 15 year old pussy.
Yeah, if this is fucking, you better have the kiddie porn dungeon from Donnie Darko.
I would say in his defense, you could still be innocent, but be like, well, my life's over. Everything I've worked for. Like, that's gone. Like, if you don't have Max Landis money to be like, fuck, I lost it all, but I can still make my YouTube videos or whatever. I don't
know. I feel like with Patreon and men's rights, he could be like, just go straight to
but then you'd have to lean into that. You'd have to basically create an identity just to survive.
I mean, he's becoming that guy posthumously because of this suicide note, kind of. All the, like, the conservative.
So he's like a messiah.
Yeah, the conservative, or like the fucking... The libtard mob strikes again or whatever.
Yeah, we got to get her to kill herself.
Got to be because there's other girls. It's got to be because he knows.
Or he's really
if this
that
girl
emotional
comes out
that he didn't think it through.
Even if he's innocent, it's like, I've been talking like this to everybody. I'm fucked.
I think you're probably right, but I could also just see it as like, fuck, this is it. Like, there's no coming back now. Everything I worked my whole life for is gone. What am I going to go work at a grocery store now? Like, are you serious?
Yeah. I'd rather kill myself.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I ain't working at Ralph's.
Yeah. I always say it's a permanent solution to temporary cancellation, though. He should have just leaned into MGTOW.
It probably would have come back around in like a year or two.
These types of things, it's like Gamergate. We're like, wait, she's a bitch, and then everyone's like, he gets way more followers.
Exactly.
Like Aziz Ansari's it or whatever.
He could have been
like, oh yeah, we don't listen to women anymore because of you.
Even though it wasn't quite the same, like he could have parlayed it into like Breakdance Dad. He could have turned it all around. You know what I mean?
The Joker at the end, he didn't intend for the riot or whatever, but they're still lifting Ed Piskor out of the car.
But I didn't look into this, so I don't know the specifics. But they said that he also was a guy that would pile on other people when shit happened. So I don't know.
Need to see that. Yeah.
But anyways, the optics look dumb, but I promise my innocence, especially out of context, it looks terrible. It was the height of COVID with no end in sight, and I was alone through most of it.
Daddy got hungry for naughty girls. This is AI. AI wrote this.
I was just happy to have the internet to talk to people with common interests. The way that I noticed her was when she would like a bunch of my pictures at once. I wasn't trolling Instagram randomly, but I definitely shouldn't have chatted with her when I found out how young she was. Seeing someone younger representing R. Crumb and Gigi Allen gave me hope for the next generations and made me curious. Curiosity killed the cartoonist.
Homo. This better
Dude, no, you can only get away with a line like that if you know you're about to die.
Yeah.
I'm retarded.
Wait, where was I? Oh, yeah. There is no way I'd have a 17-year-old stay at my place. Maybe not 18 even.
Maybe. 18, how hot is she? Does she got big cans? What about big mumbo jumbos?
I was forward projecting to some unknown future where COVID lockdowns were finished and we could see people again. And it wasn't even with sex in mind, but simply saying that there's a bed here to crash, like the kindness that was given to me a bunch of times when I was starting out.
Yeah. Oh, hey there, traveler. Why don't you lay down in my bed? Zine Fair in town?
Yeah,
come crash.
Zine Fair in town? Come crash. Ask Liana Fink or anyone else who's come to visit.
She's like,
it doesn't mean sex. When I asked if she could keep a secret, it was because I was sharing some Red Room pages before announcing the book and was trying to sound cool. Tone is missing. When I said naughty girl, it was sarcastic after she told me some simple crime or infraction she committed. The whole pile of my DMs she collected to show is awful to look at. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to offer professional favors to anybody or use my, quote, position, parentheses, what a joke, to get into anyone's pants. We're all in the art game, so why not introduce new friends to old friends? When I was bringing up any professional stuff to anybody, it was just common ground conversation. Then seeing these DMs even further out of context on other news outlets and media sites, Matt P. at PGH City Paper, you know what you did to skew your narrative. Fuck you.
Oh, okay, hell yeah.
But,
I think this hell
is,
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
This is like a local news did a story on him,
I'm back
apparently.
on his side now. He had a fuck you to a guy. This is your
yeah.
fault. Fuck you.
Yeah,
I love airing a grievance and a suicide note.
It was like a local news reporter or something like that.
Ed Piskor's father is adamantly
That is
defending
wild.
his son. Now, Piskor is from Munhall, but he is nationally known for his work as a cartoonist on Marvel Comics. He was scheduled for a show right here downtown until the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust postponed that show after accusations of sexual misconduct.
All I'm going to tell you is a bunch of
Hell yeah.
Was emotional when I spoke
Yeah,
to
you
him at his
can see
Munhall
the
home
house,
defending
the
his
house
son
address.
after
I mean, I guess it doesn't say the street, but you can see the house number right there in the shot.
Piskor's got Quentin Tarantino energy just from the 2 seconds I've seen him.
accusations that the famous
Yeah, like,
cartoonist
comics are real
seen
cool,
here
man.
previously at his Munhall
Oh,
studio
this guy did it.
sent inappropriate messages to a girl in 2020 when she was 17. The
I
messages
expected
she
someone that
recently
looked
shared
like,
and
I don't
claimed
know, a little older and shittier.
Yeah. Well,
are
and
from
then
Piskor.
he's the typical like hip hop family tree guy when they have a talking head and it's like just some like
Yes.
Jewish guy with a
Yeah.
Yankees hat on, like
Yeah.
And then like fucking the flash mob was the sickest shit in the 80s.
show him commenting on images of her work, calling her a naughty girl and writing, quote, "I feel like you'd be a good partner in crime. You're not
This
a
is the lady he
snitch, are
said he
you?"
had sex with
The
twice.
woman claimed
It was the
online
old
she was
reporter
being
lady.
groomed. Ed Piskor Sr. says no way.
He's got the real tree
never
camo dad.
ever been in trouble. Ever in his 40
Yeah, is that a sweet sleeve that his dad has
Is
right there?
that sleeve or like a camo?
No, it's like a
long
real
sleeve under
tree
shirt?
camo long sleeve hunting
All
shirt.
right.
years of living.
And attorney Phil DeLicente says the messages aren't criminal.
The age of consent in Pennsylvania, notwithstanding
No, bad point, bad point.
corruption of the minor, is 16 years old.
But those messages triggered others to come forward and his show downtown to be postponed.
That
A
lawyer's
statement
not
from the
helping.
I mean, the
Well,
point just should have
technically.
been he didn't really say. Like,
That's what I'd say.
you can read, I mean, yeah, it's like there's innuendo and stuff, but technically he didn't really say anything.
The lawyer leads with,
Yeah,
you can
the-
fuck a 16-year-old here.
Cultural
So
Trust reads, the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust learned on Sunday of allegations of misconduct made by an individual against artist Ed Piskor, whose work was scheduled to be on exhibition at 707 Penn Gallery starting April 8th, 2024. The trust
That said
takes
April
the
6th, you dumb
allegations
bitch.
very seriously and decided yesterday to postpone the exhibition indefinitely.
This is really one of those situations that in this cancel culture, what happens is you're canceled before the insinuations are determined as fact or
guy.
fiction.
I don't even think that's his lawyer. That's
Yeah.
just a lawyer they found to talk to.
yeah, because he said his lawyer was like Ed Harris or something.
Look at
the-
his eyes.
Yeah, he looks crazy person.
I like. Oh, I forgot the point I was gonna make. Go ahead.
We attempted to talk to the woman who posted the messages, but she was not interested. We tried
There's
to
her
talk
address.
to Piskor too, but we couldn't
Oh, no,
reach
that's
him.
his address.
His father, however,
They did give out both of
tell you
their
this, he's
addresses.
totally
We went to
innocent.
his address.
It's unclear at this point whether Piskor's show, scheduled here at the 707 Gallery, will be rescheduled. Downtown Pittsburgh, Marcy Cipriani,
Yeah, for the
Pittsburgh's Action
23rd
News.
at Never.
What a bizarre thing to have on the news. I mean, I guess because there's a local show, but still. But they surely gave themselves their own plausible deniability by asking me to comment right as I'm trying to not jump off a bridge or something.
Ooh, did you jump off a bridge?
Molly Wright is a conundrum to me, and her actions border on criminal. He said, she said never looks good, but none of what she said happened, and I can't believe she'd be so malicious to pile on like this. I
Oh
think
my
that, is that
God.
someone different?
Oh my God, this is about the he said she said bullshit.
It is. It's all about that.
It's
It's-
all about
I
that.
just want to break my own fucking head tonight.
Yeah, I didn't say that. Huh? Come on.
We'll have to see what Molly Wright said about him.
Is that not
um,
Molly D? There's you get
I
different
think
last
it's
names.
someone else. Yeah. Now that I'm officially checked out, I think my family has a civil lawsuit, or unless maybe it is the same girl. Now that I'm officially checked out, I think my family has a civil lawsuit, and she should be held accountable. She pushed this over the edge into quote multiple women territory. It's so corny. I absolutely never asked for a blowjob and trade for anything
Oh,
ever.
that's a whole nother
Oh, it is
story.
someone else. Yeah. She successfully made me look stupid, and everybody accepted her words as fact. Citizens of the internet are playing such a dangerous game with people's lives. I never had anyone lined up for an open relationship with her. I never was interested in a relationship with her. We had sex twice, and she initiated both times. The first time was a surprise. When we were done watching a movie or hanging out, I don't exactly remember the circumstances 4 years ago, she jumped on me and started kissing me.
Nice.
Telling me how comfy I made her feel. We quit hanging out during COVID lockdown, but kept in touch here and there, and I thought things ended naturally. Thankfully, her post included the piece about me dissing Jim Rugg. Super emotional, fuck Ed Piskor type language. And the Red Room sales stuff portrays she's a petty woman scorned. Punitive and false. So she must have been talking something about sales. And yeah, Jim Rugg was the guy he was working with on the other projects. My house was burning. She threw gasoline on it. There needs to be recourse for my loved ones. I'm dead. I don't have a reason to lie. Hold Molly Wright accountable, please. Reputation destruction is her form of aggression, and there were very real consequences. My
Dude,
lawyer.
what an alpha move right there.
Yeah,
I'm dead. Hold this woman accountable.
I'm dead. Fuck this bitch. My lawyer is Harris Miller. Is it possible to subpoena all texts and DMs I had with her?
Is that the end?
No, there's more.
Okay.
There's like 6 pages, dude.
Oh, shit. Okay, nice. This is getting good.
Big titty Taff.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd draw you naked all day. Never apologize for wanting to. Whoa. I like drawing tits and tattoos when I'm not drawing comics.
Shout out.
So I don't know. I guess maybe you're right, Mike. Other girls came up. Big titty Taff and Molly Wright apparently had something to say.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm a solitary guy, and I put every ounce of my time and life into work for around the past 20 years. I never felt satisfied with my skills, so I constantly worked really hard and tied it all to my identity and self-worth. Every waking moment was spent working, and ideally I thought it would be best to have all friends who share the same passion. So I offered to introduce them to my friends. It's like my cherished Japan trips and introducing Konji Sean to Brian Moss, and Moss to Scheme, and Scheme to Danica. I was the only person who knew everybody on the trip, and by the end of it, we were all friends. Social media was how I met people. My greatest relationship began at the end of COVID thanks to meeting on Instagram. A rocky but amazing 3-year relationship with someone who taught me true love. That said, I'm so glad we broke things off when we did so she doesn't get any slack. She's
also, I'm dead, and she's a bitch.
Also, I'm dead, and that pussy stank, though.
Best wishes, cunt.
Where was she's better off. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, Clam. It'd be funny if that's not her name.
well.
He's just calling her a Clam.
Not calling her a clam.
Good luck with your Clam.
Yeah.
I never stopped loving you. This all happened before I knew you. Now it's all gone. Arc Show evaporated. Was about to sign a $75,000 deal for Switchblade Shorties with Abrams. Cartoonist KFAB ends with Jimmy's shocking revelation statement.
Yeah, what did he say about him?
That must be Jim Rugg. Oh, Jim Rugg had a I did see the tweet. It was something like, after these shocking revelations, I can't work with Ed Piskor anymore. That's what he's talking about.
Okay.
And he said those words hurt. I have no friends in this life any longer. I'm a disappointment to everybody who liked me. I'm a pariah. News organizations at my door and hassling my elderly parents. It's too much. Putting our addresses on TV and the internet. How could I ever go back to my small town where everyone knows me? Some good people reached out and tried to help me through this whole thing, but I'm just not strong enough. The instinctual part of my brain knows I'm no longer part of the tribe. I'm exiled and banished. I'm giving into my instincts and fighting them at the same time. Self-preservation is lost out. From the sound in everybody's voice, I think we all knew this was the conclusion. Jim Rugg came to my house unsolicited and gave me a hug and told me he loves me. If you know Jimmy, you know how huge that is. I'm sorry to my family for making such a mess. No pun intended. And for creating this hassle.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this guy. I wasn't trying to be a creep. I'm so sorry to everyone who got this note and the baggage that may or may not come with it, depending on how well we know each other. I knew I wasn't going to be able to survive this. Comics is beyond a profession to me. It's everything. That might sound sad and pathetic to some, but this culture and medium gave me the greatest joys in life. No public statements would do. Nobody against me would be convinced. Maybe this drastic move will convince a few.
No.
Maybe it'll get a couple more people to consider not joining online lynch mobs over gossip. Doubt it'll have that much of a blip. I'm not doing this out of guilt, though, once again. It was super dumb chatting with Molly D. My intentions were never nefarious with her or anybody. I'm doing it out of intense shame. We're not built to have hundreds, maybe a few thousand people judging and or harassing us at once. A private and solitary mind can't take it.
Ah, yes, the private and solitary mind of a genius.
There were so many out there. There are so many out there waiting in the wings for something like this to emerge. Daryl Ayo, Braithwaite, called it a kill shot. You all got your wish. You were waiting for something to blow out of proportion, and it got served to you on a silver platter.
These are just his Twitter shit posters.
No, this is great because, he starts naming a bunch of names. Ramon Villalobos, Cam Del Rosario,
The Mexican
JB
mob's after
Rowe,
him.
Molly
I love
Wright.
that. Dude, naming names in a suicide note, that's
Yeah.
fucking boss shit.
Oh, this one's good too. Evan Dorkin.
You got your pound of flesh. Evan Dorkin, I hope skeletons from your closet get revealed someday.
Ooh.
Alex DeCampi, may you continue to have zero success no matter how hard you continuously leverage other people's business from your bully pulpit.
Keith, you're a pedophile.
Barack Obama, you know what you did.
Yeah, you caused all of this.
The very next morning after Molly D posted the screen caps, I put my last will and testament together at freewill.com. Great service in a pinch.
Nice.
Wow.
No, great. If you have that website, is that a good plug? I guess it's a good plug.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a plug.
Get your things in order.
These are the papers I was trying to hide from you, Jimmy, when you came by with soup. I actually found a nice lady and witnesses who notarized it and made it official Sunday morning. How's that for efficiency? It's sitting on my brown desk in the corner. Mom, Dad, Bob, JP, and Bri, I'm sorry. Mom, Dad, get this will of mine straight and move into a nice home that doesn't have many stairs. Leave whatever you don't use to the rest of your lives to my siblings. Daddy hit me up this morning, wanted me to come home, but it's just too far gone. It was great hearing your voice today also, Mama. The shame will never go away. Please make good use of what I built up and take comfort for the rest of your years. This will give my life and tragedy of events some positive meaning. These are the files for Switchblade Shorties. Please download it and maybe a book deal can be made for my heirs. Bob McCoy was my agent, and we were supposed to sign a $75,000 contract with Abrams. Maybe in death, after I explain myself, it'll be something they won't balk at. Then again, the culture's sick enough that maybe a bidding war among publishers will push the price up even higher. I know
we'll
he's
see
thinking
the
that.
comic about the psycho kids or whatever.
Yeah,
we'll
the
see.
Switchblade Shorties. They were on that Insta.
They look dumb, but
Yeah,
Well, it's like Hitler's paintings. You're all like they're very valuable because he was Hitler, but he was Hitler because he's Hitler.
Bob, can you try to get my folks a sweet deal? My family can use the money. Please download these files ASAP while my Google Drive exists, but they are also on a portable hard drive in my backpack that I had with me during my final act. Don't let the cops keep it forever. I brought my data with me so that it would be easy to find. Redacted. Something's redacted there.
Wait, you took it down to hell with him?
Yeah, he's suffering down in hell because he committed the greatest sin.
if things go bad, Sim swamp thing down to hell to retrieve the hard drive from me. He'll know how to do it. He'll enter the green and then the red and then come down to hell. Then he'll meet Jack Kirby's demon who always rhymes.
He'll become Spawn.
Yeah. Send Spawn to blow guys up.
Send Spawn to be sad. Isn't Spawn always sad?
Yeah, he's
about
always
shit?
crying. He's always like
Always sad.
sobbing in the book. And then some guy shows up and he's like, fuck you, crap ass. And then they're like, he blows his stomach in half, and then that's it.
There's a black hardcover sketchbook full of autobiographical comics on my brown desk, standing up in the hutch next to the drawing tablets. I intended to see these printed when I passed away. I didn't put anything in my will where that's concerned, but hopefully it can find a publisher and get released.
Yeah, my comic strip, Big Dick Daddies. It's about me and my friend.
Super Chomo, the very first Chomo superhero.
Yeah.
All the pages are in the briefcase in my office.
Yeah, Chomo and Brown Eye. It's a real buddy cop.
And my manuscript for my autobiography, Chomos Are People Too, the Ed Piskor story is also there.
Just because I'm a pedophile doesn't mean I acted on it. Ed Piskor, Grand Design.
Okay, I was gonna go. Wait, it was what we
Big
were gonna
Titty
do
Taff, I love you.
with Fantagraphics under the title Mudfish. I didn't sign any paperwork on that with Fanta, so Bob, maybe you can help my parents there. I realized I didn't make any notes in the will about my authored books and intellectual properties. Jim Rugg, can you maybe help make sure my mom doesn't get jacked by the publishers? I haven't got my HHFT omnibus royalties, so my family should be getting a good check soon. Can someone make sure to hold Fantagraphics accountable with the royalties?
Hollywood horror fart town.
Yeah, he's just asking people to run errands for him. Hey,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
maybe-
be fucking
yeah, he
dead
got
soon,
no
so can you make
loose
sure I
ends.
get paid.
Maybe if you're gonna kill yourself, you have all these things you got to tie up.
Maybe
Like,
tie up some of these loose ends before you off yourself.
he
Pal.
just hated doing errands. That's why he offed himself.
Yeah.
He had a bunch of things.
Oh, I can't even today.
There's not even a website to do a free will with this.
I had to do a bunch of adulting, but I just can't.
Let's see if I got what's coming to me. Eric Reynolds gave me no benefit of the doubt, and I don't know if Fanta'd be tricky about my stuff and death. His suspicions of me make me suspicious of them. That's the thing that sucks about going through this. You don't know who your friends are. Jimmy, can you post our unlisted videos and make our private streams to Patreon live to the public? That's the perception I want to leave. A dude having fun with comics with his brother. Please keep Cartoonist KFAB up and monetize and share half the loot with my family each year. Maybe schedule the vids each day as we did for years until our roster's complete. Don't dissolve the LLC, but split up the take with my heirs. Oh, yeah. And I was avoiding the internet as much as possible, mostly relying on friends who relayed me info. I was not making or using burner sock puppet accounts to try and defend or attack.
Yeah, right.
Hopefully those accounts will still tweet a bit so you guys believe that at least. It's weird that he's concerned about that. Like, so he's not using the internet, but he knows people are like, all right, it's a fake account that's run by Ed. Stop defending him. No, it's not me, I swear. It's in my note.
Yeah, I'm not the cum dinosaur. That's someone else. Okay, Ed Piskor, cum dinosaur.
Hopefully those accounts will tweet a bit so you guys believe that at least. Maybe someone can dig up IP addresses to confirm. What a week. I wouldn't wish this shit on my worst enemy. Leave it to me to get into trouble without ever leaving the house. I don't have email addresses for any of my family. Please get this message to them. My phone's fully charged.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know. What is that? He doesn't.
What the fuck is that?
Please get this message to them. I beg of you. All I use is Twitter, and they're not on
Mike
Twitter.
kills himself. I don't know how to get a hold of Jim or Jeff. Please let them know I'm dead.
Yeah.
My phone's fully charged and it's on, so I'm sure it can be pinged and tracked by first responders. Did he jump off? Maybe he did jump off a bridge.
Yeah.
I have a battery pack case, so the phone should be on for a few hours at the very least. My phone number is 412-915-4501. I mean, I assume that's disconnected, but maybe we could call it.
Oh, yeah, we could prank call him.
License plates
It's a
JFA 8859. I'm wearing a black hoodie, maybe a black pea coat. It's not sure.
Yeah,
Does the pea coat go good with the suicide?
It's cold out.
As he's writing this, he's looking over at two outfits on hangers. He's like,
Yeah, is this well, you do kind of got to figure it out. How do you want to be remembered?
Maybe
Cool
a black
leather
pea coat,
jacket.
black Dickies, Terex Continental boots. Hey, Mom and Dad, Liz's rent $675. Where the fuck is that?
Nice. Where? And who's Liz?
And she just paid up through April. Let her move her man in with her if they can take that step. Keep the house. It's not too shabby and will bring in a trickle of income each month. Anastasia James, please hook my parents up with that artwork from the show. I didn't watch the news reports, but I guess you can get their addresses right off the video. What? Oh, because I think the news did say like the parent.
yeah.
These represent some of my best pieces for Hip Hop Family Tree, and if I salvage my name at all, they'll be worth good loot on the market. Don't sell the cover to Volume 1 for anything less than $25,000.
Well, 25 and 1. I'll take it.
Once again, I'm guilty of being stupid. No doubt, but that's all. I never thought in a million years that I'd take this step, but I also never in a million years thought that something so Orwellian would ever happen to me.
Orwellian.
You never know in this life. I was murdered by internet bullies. Massive amounts of them. Some of you out there absolutely contributed to my death as you were entertaining yourselves with gossip. I wasn't AI. I was a real human being. You chipped little bits of my self-esteem away all week until I was vaporized. Maybe I'll be able to haunt you dorks as a ghost. I come from gypsy heritage, and I'm definitely cursing a lot of you.
Oh, he's Roma? Boo.
Oh, yeah. Drag me to hell. But it's a dork who killed himself.
Yeah, Dr. Doom.
This is the calmest I've ever felt all week. It's over for me. I'm sorry for the hurt it'll cause my family and closest buds. I hope it makes people think twice when joining an internet feeding frenzy. There you have it. Control freak to the last. Peace out. P.S. There's $852 in my wallet, cash. in case the Jakes get sticky fingers and steal my shit. Eddie P, 1982 to 2024.
Rest in piss, Ed Piskor.
Yeah, take
I don't know what I'd say at the end of my suicide note. I doubt it would be peace out, though.
Yeah. Oh, peace out. That's pretty cool, though.
Ed Piskor did wake up red pilled and he killed himself.
Yeah,
for it.
but he got black. He red pilled so hard he black pilled, and then he became a doomer Wojak.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
right.
yeah, he's
Once he
bridge
became
pilled.
Doomer Wojak, it's a skibbity toilet until he had no riz in the DMs. That's what got him in trouble with Molly D. He loves titties and tattoos. He should have led with that.